Published 0643 EDT, 21 September 2017. Updated 0734 EDT, 21 September 2017. Renault has teamed up with students from a London arts university to create their cars of the future, and the results are nothing short of wacky. Tasked to design concepts for the early 2020s, each vehicle had to incorporate an electric powertrain, autonomous driving features and connected technologies. But some are just plain bizarre. One even acts like a pet, greeting you when you get in. Probably not in dealers. In the early 2020s, art students were tasked with creating Renault vehicles that could be on sale in the next decade. Pictured is the float, the winning concept voted by design heads at the French manufacturer. The winning entry, called the float, uses magnetic levitation instead of wheels to look like a bubble hovering towards its next destination. Coming to a road near you in less than a decade, apparently. It, along with two runners-up, will feature at the Desig Junction 2017 display in King's Cross, London, from today September 21 to September 24. Just 3 of an original shortlist of 15 entries will be featured, all of which were created by Central St. Martin's University of Arts London students who were put to task by the French car maker to create vehicles for a transport landscape that is changing quickly and dramatically. And things will need to change at some pace if the winner chosen by 2 Renault designers is anything to go by. Made from transparent glass and featuring silver seats, the levitating float is about as far from today's cars as you can get. According to the student behind the design, Yachin Kai, 23, the vehicle is a social space, letting occupants interact with passengers, other road users and pedestrians. The flat design is based around pods rather than cars. You can get a 1-person pod or a 2-person version pictured with complete glass surroundings, so you can communicate with other users and pedestrians. The float owners can attach their pod to yours to share a journey using a magnetic belt around each vehicle. The Renault Trésor sports car concept will also be showcased at the London event. The vehicle is made up of pods either for 1 or 2 people, and other float users can attach their own pod to yours via a magnetic belt to allow vehicles to travel in unison. The winning idea also includes a smartphone app with which users would be able to rent a float at the touch of a button, similar to how individuals book an Uber today. Talking about the competition, Anthony Lowe, vice president of exterior design at Renault and one of the competition judges, said, "This is the second time we have run a design competition with Central St. Martin's, and once again our eyes have been opened to the extraordinary talent and imagination of the students, and to the ways in which humans could travel in the future." Renault is focused on creating autonomous, connected electric vehicles, and it's great to see that Central St. Martin's industrial design students really took this on board when creating their vision of the future. The flow is a concept that can be used as an HGV, taxi, or bus of the future. The VU concept, which looks like a moon buggy, builds a relationship with its owner like a pet does. According to the student who created it, 2 other designs will be showcased during the event, both of which were voted by Renault's design staff as worthy runners-up. The first of these is Flow, which incorporates 3 separate vehicles, 1 for freight transport, a second for personal use and a third for vehicle sharing. Think of it as the HGVs, taxis and buses of the future that could create a constant flow of goods and people across a city. Alongside it is the VU concept, which was created to establish an emotional bond between users and their future transport, taking inspiration from the relationship between humans and their pets, apparently. That means VU will be sad when their owners say goodbye, and the vehicle will greet the user when they get into it, like a pet does when you get home. Hopefully you won't have to clean up after it if it messes on your kitchen floor or tears your furniture apart. Renault is the headline partner of Desig Junction 2017, the display of contemporary interior design and culture. It's held annually during the London Design Festival and presents more than 200 international brands and smaller contingent design labels to an audience of design professionals, architects, interior designers, retailers and media, as well as consumers.